From the longtime home of the Halos, we've got baseball from Orange County, California. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Dylan Bundy gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Ready now is Rod Carew, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 120.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's it.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
This is pulled into right. Salmon has it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing with Matt Ross behind the dish. Big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 34, Kirby.
Up next for Minnesota, Kirby Puckett. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
2 balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
The next twin up, Harmon Killebrew. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw over, being especially careful here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
Puckett is off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
1 and 2 now. Runners going. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has that gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And stepping in, Garrett Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Anderson.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2, though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk into this environment on the road today looking to set the tone for this road trip.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here comes the 1-0. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. There's 1 to Killebrew, and that completes the double play.
Batting third.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And here he is, right on cue. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to get him started again following the double play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, tough play right there, but let's be honest. Let's stay in the trust tree. He had trouble getting that out of his glove. If that exchange was cleaner, I think he would have had the out.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He'll step in here at 275. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. One-zero count. Here it is.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
2-1 to Edmonds.
1 strike.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lifted down the line in left. And Torrey will make the catch, and the side is retired. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. In is Torrey Hunter. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is good.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And let's focus our attention on one of the most dynamic defenders in our sport, and that's shortstop Jose Iglesias. I want to tell one of our camera guys, do not take your lens off this guy, because he is going to make a highlight reel play every game, and I guarantee something goes down today.
Nelson Cruz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
3-2.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to Iglesias. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Jared Walsh.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
The next batter is Troy Gloss.
The third baseman.
So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Maeda has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he lays off for ball 1. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So a big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of very good hitters that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Standing in now, Max Stassi. And it's grounded just foul down the line. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Now a ball hit towards Simmons at short. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. To him on the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Angels 2 and the Twins nothing. Now to the plate, here is Mitch Garver. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 1 for 3. First delivery to him. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ground ball left side. Reined in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. In now is Andrewton Simmons, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And now the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Rod Carew. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. One
ball,
1.
1 strike.
It's 1-2.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-0. And now for the Angels, Jose Iglesias, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
That evens it up 1-1. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
3-1. Hit down the third baseline. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Show track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third basemen show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Arias, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and in next is Kirby Puckett. First pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
fouled off. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Now a flare out toward right center. Rendon ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Now the 2-1. His fastball taken high for a ball.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Now here it comes. 3-2, full count.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next will be the imposing power bat, Jared Walsh. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Walsh, originally from the Badger State of Wisconsin. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. So stepping in is Troy Gloss. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
High in the air out to center field. Puckett is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Torrey Hunter. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Nelson Cruz, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over, runner back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Two and one.
I got 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Mitch Garver grounded out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Whoa, that's
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. So now to the plate will be Andrewton Simmons. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Hit back up the middle. Rendon is there. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the afternoon here at the Big A, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. Tim Salmon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
3-1. Smoked on the ground, left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. As he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. And there's one away. Ready now for L.A., Garrett Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. Simmons to his left. He's there. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering. There's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Stepping in once again is Rod Carew. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Standing in now, Luis Arias. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. In there, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. The 2-1 home. Runners on the move for second. All even now, 2-2. Carew aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Anderson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So now into the box is Torrey Hunter to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The set and the 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses
Ball 4,
again. Ball
close.
4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch on the way. Nelson Cruz is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
2 out, bases loaded. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Two and 2. Here it is. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And he's safe.
Hey, talking about having a quality game, D-Roll, with that base hit right there, that go-ahead RBI, that's his 4th run batted into the game.
I'm going to tell you what he's thinking right now, Dan. Bullpen don't blow this for me because I'm getting my name in the paper and I'm getting interviewed big time after this one.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Steve Cishek trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Steve Cishek.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. She'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 5. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. A dive, and he can't hang on. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Chopper foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Ready with the 1-1. Hunter on third. Cruz over at second. Buxton at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Angels 2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Hit to short. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jim Edmonds is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
High in the air down the right field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball inside.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Here comes the 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
Here now the 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Next to dig in, Jared Walsh. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down. Stepping in next, Walsh. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's inside.
A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Right side, hit hard. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Randy Dobnak is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Into the box now, Tim Salmon, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, the 301st of his career, and it's now 6-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Plate now, Max Stassi. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. Angels are out in front, 6-4. Tony Watson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. New inning set to get underway, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrewton Simmons. Now the pitch, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Grounded to the right. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate is Luis Arias. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bouncing to the left side. And nobody's home. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Mike Mayers takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
First pitch on its way. Harmon Killebrew is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Arias leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
And he misses. missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in is Corey Hunter, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there for strike 1.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And that's cut on and missed by Hunter as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And Torrey able to lay off that one. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now Hunter swings and sends a high drive carrying to deep left field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. So here is Garrett Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Count 1-0.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Count 0-2.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. And he misses there. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
High and deep to right center. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
He's falling behind now, 3-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front, just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Alex Colomé is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Fouled away. Oh, 2, here it comes. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Simmons on to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Next to hit, Jared Walsh. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot. The
1-0 home. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as this is now a 5-run cushion. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-World? You come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one. There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
To the plate now, Anthony Rendon will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Last time through was a base hit. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And it's fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
3-2 now. Loss, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Count still full, 3-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Hansel Robles takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Tim Salmon coming to the plate again as we look back at his 2 home runs in the game so far, the most recent back in the 6th inning. First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here it comes, 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here comes the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and they've doubled things up now at 10-5. Alex Claudio is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Leading off the inning, it'll be Nelson Cruz, and they could use a spark from him here. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Routine out there for Edmonds. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Striding forward now is the DH, Byron Buxton. From the stretch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Claudio, formerly property of the Milwaukee Brewers, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Edmonds is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So now here is Mitch Garver, 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2 on the ground to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Down go the Twins in order. They've got some work to do. It's 10-5. Into the box, Max Stassi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the AV on its way. Robles, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
2-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Count is 2-1.
And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Payoff pitch home. Drilled on the ground is short. And that's through for a base hit. Stassi is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. A 1-0 delivery. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Stepping in now, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0.
Ball in.
Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Puckett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, here is Jim Edmonds. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ball. That misses. 1-2.
Nope,
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2 strikes.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Next to stand in is Jared Walsh. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 11 and the Twins 5. Digging in will be Andrewton Simmons. He grounded out last time up. He's set and the pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
At the plate now, Rod Carew, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. To second for one. Back to first. The ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. 11-5 the final tally in this one. The Los Angeles Angels blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.